So yeah, busted equipment from the intro. Definitely goes to show that if you're buying stuff for your dog or camera equipment in general, you know, spend a little extra and actually get some good equipment. This just snapped right off and my dog shook it off, so maybe a little bit of glue to put that back together, but other than that, that's probably trash. Alright guys, how's it going? I am starting a little new series here. I don't know how often I'll be posting on it, but it's basically just off the river stuff or off the water stuff. I haven't figured out which one I really want to call it yet. But this is more blog style stuff, you know, just out and about having fun, doing my own stuff really. And we're just kicking this one off with some new skis I just got. And here are the skis. As you can tell, they are short and they're going to be fun. So let's crack this open. I just got the box. I actually haven't looked into it, although I do know what's in here. Of course I know what's in here. They're new skis. Of course I know what they are. So let's crack it open. Oh yeah, look at those. Look at those things. Yes, these are actually skis. They're actually called ski boards. They're kind of a combination between a ski, a snowboard, and what are considered blades. If you've ever seen blades, they're short, they're usually pretty skinny. You can put whatever boot you want on them. And so these are kind of a combination between all of that. And these are going to be freaking awesome. Alright, let's take some plastic off here, see what we're working with. Oh, that's pretty cool. They actually gave you tools. I didn't think they were going to give you tools. Sweet. So, let's get some plastic off of this. Where's that guy over there? Sam's curious. Okay, what do we got here, Sam guy? What do we got? We got some new skis. I got some new skis. I did. I got some new skis. Oh, more skis. Yes. Yes, he's excited. I know. I got some new skis. So let's get this plastic off here. Jeez, they give you a lot of, what are those? They give you like a whole stack of cards. My goodness, stack of cards, stickers. There's a button there, there's some Allen wrenches. All that's handy. Got a DVD too. I gotta find a DVD player. Got a DVD player around. Sam's bored too. He just found his Kong toy to play with. And boys. Anyway, let's get the rest of this open. Alright, got everything unwrapped and they are very pretty looking. Look at those guys. Very nice looking skis there. So Revel 8 ski boards. There you go, Revel 8 ski board. And this is the Condor model, which is definitely their fatter model. I mean fatter this way. And in total, it's only about 110 centimeters in length, so it's pretty short. 110 centimeters is probably a kid's ski. And, you know, working in a rental shop, I can definitely say I've handed out quite a few 110 centimeter skis. But nothing in the size of these. These are about 13 or 100, about 13 centimeters in the middle there and 16 centimeters on the tip and the tail. So definitely a wide ski for sure. Really big. You know, these are just awesome. They're funny. Probably don't even come up to my calf or come up to my hip. I gotta take a look at that. There it is, and it barely comes up to my hip. right there. I mean, my hip bone's right about there. That's the iliac crest, the top of my hip. Barely even comes up to the, doesn't even come up to that. What am I saying? These guys are short and skinny, and I'm gonna enjoy them so much. They're basically just a fun ski to have, you know. Different types of skis out there in the world, different types of skiers. A fun ski to have around. Definitely shorter, but fatter than my usual skis. I usually ski on a 180. That's 108 under the foot. It's a nice kind of all-mountain ski, although it's a little long for what's been going, or the weather we've had in the past few days now, which have been kind of crappy. So let's see what else we got in the little pack here. Got some stickers. You know, you gotta have some good stickers in there. These look like business cards. Okay, they're just handout. They have coupon codes on the cards, which is pretty sweet. So hand those out to anybody who wants to see if they got a set there. They give you a little pin there, a little Revel 8 pin. Probably find something to put that on. And lastly, they give you some, if I can get them out of the bag here, a few wrenches in here as well. Some hex wrenches, Allen keys, however you want to say it. Because that's actually, from looking at it now, that's actually how you adjust the binding. So there's 3 Allen keys in there. I'm just going to move this stuff to the side. Really awesome. Now let's figure this out. So one big thing I was worried about is getting this thing and not really figuring out how to size it too well, because there's different ways of actually putting your boot in a ski. I got one of my boots here. Yeah, let's use the other one. It'll be a little easier. So I got one of my boots here already. And on the bottom here, if you have skis, you probably see this as well, but there's a little mark on the boot there. That's where the center mark of the boot is. And you kind of want to line that up in this, which I might have to separate these two a little bit. Although it's, from looking at it right now, it is pretty close. Although the one thing I wish they would put on the ski, unless I'm just not feeling it at the moment, it's like a center mark, either on the ski or on the binding itself, which I'm not seeing one. So I'm going to have to eyeball this and set these guys up. But basically what's going to happen with these bindings, they are a non-release binding. You just flip up this back piece to hook it on the heel of the boot. Let me show you kind of on my boot right here. You flip this back piece up, hook it on the heel there, and then the toe piece will come up over the toe, and you'll actually latch it forward. So you can use any kind of ski boot in these bindings. These ones just happen to be a touring boot, since my other skis are set up with a touring binding on them. I go out there every so often with Sam, but I'm gonna figure out how to get these set up, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, so what I was doing here a little bit, I was using one of these cards, and I was kind of eyeballing here to make a center mark on the bindings there. I was eyeballing between these two bolts here, the bolt pattern anyway. Try and find just about center in there. And it's just about there. This one's a little further back than that one. But I'm going to try and line the center mark of my boot up on those, and then go from there. Because these are kind of a fatter ski, you know, try and maybe be back in the ski a little bit more, especially through powder, helping the ski tips lift up through the powder as they go. So let's try. So the process I took to mount these actually was I kind of eyeballed in the middle here. You can sort of see my mark there still. I used just a simple dry erase marker and one of these cards just to eyeball it, because there was no center mounting mark on the ski or center mounting mark on the binding itself to correspond with the boot here. So I kind of eyeballed it right between these two, right between the bolts here. Luckily, you know, I can always move these around whenever I want to. It's pretty nice because they're just bolts there. Just unscrew these bolts and you can slide them back and forth. Same with this binding here. You just unscrew these 4 bolts and the whole thing will pop off. But that being said, this little latch on the heel will just hook up there. The one on the toe will come up on the toe. And a little bit of force, quite a bit of force, it'll actually latch on there. And now everything is fully attached. I could probably put a little bit more force on the toe piece there, but I want to try going out and skiing with them. Since they are a non-release binding, I probably will find a strap or something to go from the heel piece up around my leg, just in case they do pop off at any point in time. I don't want these ricocheting or sliding down the hill at any point in time. So that's pretty cool. Again, to take them off, you're just going to grab that toe piece, pull it off with a bit of pressure. Probably will go a little tighter on that. I'll do that right now, just so I don't forget. But basically, I'm going to take the measurements off of this binding and put it onto that binding. As you can tell, that one's already have a mark on that one, but I'm just going to take everything off of this binding, put it onto there. So it won't have to do anything too crazy about it. The danger with the non-release bindings, though, is that they can be a little bit more dangerous. For example, is because they don't pop off. So there's that to keep in mind. So definitely going to be something probably riding in the back of my mind whenever I'm skiing with them now. But, you know, I kind of want to take that risk, you know, see what's going on out there, see how these actually feel. Let's try this one more time. Let's scoot that back a little bit. Heel piece up again. Toe piece. Holy crap, that's a lot tighter. Again, this is all kind of speculation about how to size these. I haven't found a video about how to fit these bindings yet, so that's why I'm trying to walk what I'm doing through to you guys anyway, to see if this will help you out if you're ever going to ski like this, or if you're thinking about getting a ski like this, trying to, you know, put your boot in this binding. Thankfully, they do give you all the tools you need to do this. So it's a little tighter in there now, and again, picked up by the boot. It's not going anywhere. It is fully attached there, which is awesome. There's a few more things I want to do to these skis before I actually go out and ski on them, or the ski boards before I go ski on them anyway. And that is to take care of the other side of the ski, take care of the base here. This base is really dry. I mean, it looks like it's been stone ground a little bit, so that takes a little bit of work off of me. It's pretty dry though. I definitely could use a coat of wax there, but I'm gonna go one step further. I'm actually gonna take it up to the rental shop or the repair shop there, and I'm actually gonna put a nice coat of wax on there. I'm not gonna scrape it off. I'm actually gonna transfer it straight to the hot box and let it sit inside the hot box for about 6 hours. That'll allow the wax to really get saturated into the base, and that way the wax will last a little longer. It does look like there's a little bit of wax on there, but not too much. Another thing I'm going to take care of are the edges. These ones are actually a 2013 model, which they look brand new still, which is freaking awesome. I'm so excited to have these. You have no idea. But there's a little bit of rust on the edges there. And the factory bevel on the edges looks pretty good too. So the Revel 8 guys really take care of their skis, which is awesome. Or ski boards anyway, excuse me, I know I'm saying skis and ski boards. I'm a skier, I say skis. These are skis now, they're just really fat skinnies, really fat short skis to me now. But they are going to be freaking awesome. So I can't wait to go use them. Anyway, I just wanted to start doing another little series here. It's kind of winter time, so I'm doing some wintry type stuff. So kind of the start of the off the river videos. I don't know how often I'll be putting those in or out or whatever. Anyway, if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. For you guys who watch it, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I try and get videos out at least twice a week. And other than that, if you have questions or comments, please leave them down there in the comment section. And I will catch you guys next video.